Hang on, guys. We gotta get some more light here. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Okay. So, we are here to preview WrestleMania this year. Um, so, after what just recently happened a few hours ago at Fastlane, um, I don't understand why WWE is making this such a complicated situation. Um, I'm not understanding why they just didn't book Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns in the match to begin with at this WrestleMania based on the card that we're getting, which in my opinion right now is probably a C plus. It's not even in the Richter scales of an A plus. This does not feel like a WrestleMania to me as a fan. Um, in having Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil being the hosts of WrestleMania, I don't have really any problems with that. Um, it's just, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, if you want a host for WrestleMania, it should be somebody who has nothing planned for WrestleMania, which is Bayley or Carmella. That to me would make a lot more sense because those are people who held the women's championships for a very long time. And Charlotte Flair is not even going to be at WrestleMania when she was originally booked. There's no Becky Lynch. And the Sasha and Bianca, honestly, plot in the stories that have been told, this is not a very good storyline. And you're making Bianca as, I don't even know how to describe this. To me, it feels like you're just pushing her into a match that she's not really capable of headlining a match like that. I'm sorry, but I feel like there are other women who should be given that chance. I think that Bayley versus Sasha would have been a better match from WrestleMania. And Rita Ripley versus like a Charlotte Flair or a Becky Lynch would have been a better match for the Raw side. Like, most of this stuff that is working its way out for WrestleMania this year regarding um, the the card in general, to me, it's like they're in a situation where sort of like they have absolutely no plan for WrestleMania. They are just throwing stuff together and expecting people to like it. And to me, this thing with Randy Orton and The Fiend, like, that was something tonight. I'll say that. That was actually one of the wicked, creepiest moments ever on WWE pay-per-view. And I actually think that that's a very creative spot for Alexa Bliss. Like, I just wonder what they're going to be doing with this match because now Alexa Bliss is going to have to be involved in this match, obviously. So what are you going to have for her? I'm just saying, as a fan, WrestleMania this year, and Bobby Lashley, again, wrestling Drew McIntyre, we've seen this plenty of times. What can we possibly do to make this storyline any different? The Fastlane pay-per-view tonight, I would say it's probably a C plus. Honestly, going into WrestleMania, like, there's just too many things that were brought to our attention tonight on this pay-per-view that could affect WrestleMania entirely for the next week and a half here. I mean, none of this stuff is making any sense whatsoever. And I wonder what they're going to be doing here because everything that I'm catching up on and that I'm trying to do more research, I guess, because I stopped watching for a while because I lost interest. And as a fan, that happens around this time. Um, I'm just hoping that WrestleMania is going to be a good show. We're getting good matches booked. It's just none of this stuff is making any sense for what night is going to have what. And Hulk Hogan and Titus hosting, are we not going to get a Shane McMahon match like we normally would? I guess it would be against Braun Strowman, which this thing doesn't make sense either. Like, why are they even feuding? No Brock Lesnar, no John Cena, no Rock, no Batista. Like, I just wonder, no Undertaker. Like, what is gonna happen here? I mean, and now Charlotte Flair is refusing to come to film programs, and again, her husband was just released today, so from the company. So WrestleMania, guys, this is not a WrestleMania year. Like, this is like a C plus to me. I wonder here, what are they thinking? Just saying.